What's up, meatheads and deplorables, and welcome back to the most insightful show on the internet. As you can see from the past couple weeks, I've been at war with a certain group of people. A cancerous tumor growing on the side of mankind itself. It's affecting all of us, and we don't even know it until today. They smell, they're angry, they listen to shitty music, they won't shut up even if they know they're doing something wrong, and hold no importance to themselves or the lives of others. They're always talking about leaving the country and becoming someone else. They're always importing all their food and snacks, speaking different languages to impress their friends as if they give a fuck. Of course, I'm talking about Koreaboos. And here's the definition if you don't know what a Koreaboo is. A non-Korean person who's overly obsessed with Korean pop culture, generally to the point of vocalizing their desires to be reborn as a Christian or make themselves seem more Korean, either physically or by adopting mannerisms and speaking habits. Often this obsession to become Korean starts with K-pop, Korean pop music. They will favor K-pop music over the music that they have at home. Now, I'm not gonna say much, but I've seen an influx of Koreaboos after the song Gangnam Style came out. But that's my own personal experience now, is it? Now, if you like Korean pop music and you favor that kind of music over the ones that you have at home, I'm not necessarily calling that a problem. That's your thing, that's cool. I don't have a problem with that. I love K-pop myself. You know that Sarah Geronimo, the Beatles, Rihanna. See, I love K-pop, and there's nothing wrong with me, and there's definitely nothing wrong with Korean pop music. Hell, I have nothing wrong with people who want to learn about Korean culture and speak the language. No, there's nothing wrong with that. But it's when you start saying that you're born in the wrong body, abandon your culture and your identity. You start calling ordinary people oppas without some kind of warning first. You eat kimchi even though you don't like kimchi, and you eat it whenever the time calls for it. Calling younger people hubei when you don't agree with them. And that little pussy gets wet every time you think of your oppas and listen to their music. If one or more of these things are true, you might be a stinky, slimy, greasy Koreaboo.
안녕하세요. My name is Kimchi Lover 67, and today I'm going to be talking about the top 5 reasons why I love Korea. Number 1, the boys there are like really cute. Like compared to American guys, they're like way cuter.
Ugh, get it away from me! Fucking gross! Ew! How do I make oppa sarong me? I am a Korean kawaii. Hee hee! I really sarong this oppa, but oppa doesn't sarong me. Sarong that little ass out of that disgusting fandom that you've created for yourself. And also, I'm pretty sure that kawaii is a Japanese term. You stupid weeaboo cuck. And that's another thing I forgot to mention. Some of these Koreaboos are actually weeaboos in disguise. Sometimes they didn't really fit into the weeaboo culture, so they switched over to Koreaboos. And as you can see, they held on to their old ways. I'm gonna say that like half of Koreaboos are actually weeaboos in disguise. You can tell they used to be weeaboos because they use the words kawaii and senpai and all that shit. See, in some of my latest videos, some of these guys will actually post in Korean, like I actually know how to speak the language. And these guys are not even Korean, and I know that they're not. Oh, I know. Because I only have 50 minutes of playtime in South Korea, while I have days and months in the United States and other countries around the world. So chances are this is a real Korean person being angry is very slim. Speak English if you want to offend me, Koreaboos. Please speak English. I did it. I don't look completely Asian, but it really helps me with the dysphoria to be able to change my features. I wholly endorse racial editing if you are a trans-ethnic, but it may be an issue if you're a trans-ethnic who wants lighter or darker skin, or maybe not. I'm not really sure how that would work. Disgusting. Things K-pop had or will do to you. 1. Your expectation of guys will be raised. 2. Your English will get worse. 3. You will unintentionally say phrases like omo, aish, kamsamnida. Your new life goal is to visit/move to Korea. Your bias will keep you from getting a boyfriend. Everything reminds you of K-pop. And worst of all, you know that all this is true, but you still choose to stay in the world of K-pop. Absolutely decrepit. It's gotten so bad that there's a website named Koreaboo, and they talk about everything that has to do with white girls trying to be Korean. I mean, look at this post by Trash Monster. Reasons to avoid Koreaboo. They lie. They post super petty articles. Example, 9 idols with severe acne. They always talking shit. They slut shame girl groups. Example, 10 K-pop girls whose skirts were way too short. This site is literally called Koreaboo. What more do you need? I've never heard of a blog that's worse than this shit. How to make your face like Korean girls. Your typical Koreaboo. I have a budding Koreaboo friend. She speaks broken Korean, forces herself to like spicy food simply because it's Korean, wants to be a K-pop star, wants to date Korean guys, and defends Korea at all costs. She likes to unbutton her school shirt, redo her hair, and put on a cutesy act when she's around boys, because she's that insecure. On top of that, she thinks all the guys in our grade are ugly, after getting into boy groups but flirts with them regardless. She stays indoors so she can stay pale, and wants to go on a diet but she's too lazy. Disgusting Koreaboo during my middle school years. Back in 7th grade, I had a classmate that loved K-pop, K-dramas, and everything Korean and Asian. I was a fan of K-pop myself, specifically EXO and FT Island. I was born in Japan and grew up in Thailand. When I first met her, she automatically became obsessed with me when she found out I was of Asian descent. I wasn't even Korean. Also, never ever insult their oppas. They will get so angry, you better make sure that you filed life insurance. Not because they'll beat you to death, but because of your imminent stroke reading their comments. Because no, they won't speak to you in real life. They're too shy and too otaku to face you in real life. They won't make videos about you. They'll hide behind their fake username, usually fan for Vix, obsessed with K-pop, or whatever kind of username that they're into. They will type really fanatically and really fast. They will slap their keyboards against their face to give them a concussion so that they can go into a Koreaboo PMS-induced rage. And don't ever insult K-pop, the seed to their eruption into Koreabooism. Never insult their mama, K-pop. Never talk about plastic surgery, even if you're trying to be serious and providing evidence that most K-pop stars do get plastic surgery. They will still get pissed off, even though it's culturally acceptable in South Korea to have plastic surgery. Completely normal. They will say, no, 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 they didn't do that. They're all natural and I can prove it to you. But why does it matter? Plastic surgery in South Korea is normal. It shouldn't offend you. See, these Koreaboos, they try to find something to be offended by, and then they will battle you to the fucking death, man. These string-beamed keyboard paladins will fight you to their dying breath. If you told me that half of K-pop stars had plastic surgery, I wouldn't believe it. It's an easy 99%. And I leave that 1% for that faggoty Ann that was born perfect. Those are fucking goddesses, and if you have one, keep her. Koreaboos will make up so many excuses that their idols are all natural. Oh, it was the lighting. Oh, it was the angle. Oh, he didn't get enough sleep that day. I doubt it. With the double eyelid surgery being the most popular cosmetic surgery in Asia right now, and millions of people getting it, including the stars, including normal people, it all seems to fall into place. Also, if you're a Koreaboo and you want the double eyelid surgery, especially if you already have double eyelid, pretty weird. I'm so mad right now. I'm gonna miss my first K-pop concert, Block B, for my brother's wedding. I asked him if he could change the dates. He looked at me like I was retarded. God, why me? This was my chance to go to a K-pop concert. I feel like my life is ruined. Not really, I'm just exaggerating. I have to resell my WIP ticket now after I search hard for it. What a waste of my efforts. Now I won't be able to touch Zico and Ukwan. No. No autographed poster neither. No. God, don't do this to me.
What you say? That you only meant well.
Ever since I started watching K-dramas, I've gotten so thirsty for a Korean guy, but I can't find any Koreans who are into white girls. Someone please help.
What you say?
And I haven't even been to Korea, and the biggest culture shock so far is that there's like 12-year-olds smoking. I'm probably gonna get a tattoo. Sarang.
Fucking gross. Yeah, that's all I got to say about Koreaboos. Finally, this should shut the door on the matter, and this should get people to shut the fuck up, because I'm sick and tired of going through all my notifications and seeing all these No, I don't care. Insult me all you want. I hope you know that with every comment I get, it just increases the Spaghetti Kingdom's popularity by that much. So thank you so much, Koreaboos, and keep commenting, keep disliking. I love you all. I really do. Because when the Spaghetti Kingdom is sitting on top of that shiny hill as the biggest kingdom in the world, I'll be thanking all you guys, all you Koreaboos, for taking me there. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, and as you know, I'll be back tomorrow with some more fresh content, and I will see all you Koreaboos there. Thank you very much. I have an odd feeling that in the next few generations, most of the population will consist of Korean mixed children.